for this lineup for Cano Smith, and it's less about the personnel changes and more about some of the attacking shapes you're going to see going forward, because it's not necessarily do or die. Arteaga, he's going to be a huge piece to that, getting involved with Luis Alvarez on the left-hand side, and Blake Bodley, that's going to be a triple threat to keep your eye on.
And just because Loudoun won that game doesn't take too much pressure off of this one. Both teams need 3 points desperately, about to get the first half started, presented by First Class Marble and Granite. A win for Rhode Island would potentially put them on the doorstep of a playoff berth. Of course, they will hope that Pittsburgh beats Indy. This game will kick off simultaneously with that game and 2 others in the USL Championship tonight. For the Rowdies, they'll also hope that Indy loses to Pittsburgh. And of course, a win for Tampa Bay puts them within 1 point of Rhode Island for the 8th and final playoff spot in the East. At Tidewater, home of RIFC. Here's Fuson, who's been in good form for Rhode Island. J.J. Williams scores brilliantly to put Rhode Island in front. He just always emerges when Rhode Island needs him. And on this big night in Pawtucket, J.J. Williams puts Rhode Island up 1-0.
Well, all 3 players involved in this one, they were in the starting 11, but they're being used a little bit differently. Hugo Baccarat, his ability to offer some balance to the midfield, and Noah Fuson and his ability with J.J. Williams to provide balance.
A moment ago, it's actually his 195th appearance for the Rowdies tonight in the regular season. That's tied with his teammate, Leo Fernandez, for the most for the Rowdies in the modern era. As Fuson's in one-on-one for Rhode Island. Oh yes, he scores! J.J. Williams at the heart of it. And Noah Fuson with the finish to double Rhode Island's lead. Two of the players we highlighted linking up and doing the damage for Rhode Island.
And look who it is again, getting involved centrally, Hugo Baccarat. But this is the balance that we're talking about with J.J. Williams and Noah Fuson. One checks underneath, one provides the verticality. And those 2 players, stat, but within this group of players, that they had the ability, and it would happen.
Here they come again, it's Fuson again!
Amos Shapiro-Thompson getting a little higher up the pitch, pointing to J.J. Williams, trying to direct him. And able to face up 1v1. What that does is it opens up the space in front of the back line, where Jope just took that near hit.
Paul Murray for the Rowdies. Oh, he nearly scored. Fizzed it right past the target in the end with Vegas flailing.
A good bit of transition here for Tampa Bay. And as quickly as they seem out of it, they have all kinds of attacking prowess going forward. This
Here comes Williams again, gliding past a challenge. Plays in Holstad, who goes in down. Oh, it's a penalty, yes! The referee's given it. Aaron Guillen is pointing, saying it might have been outside.
Williams finds himself in some space to turn, and it's a good overlapping run from Clay Holstad, and Guillen might...
Important Rhode Island penalty. And Williams buries the penalty. 2 first-half goals.
They play with a 3-back more often than not. And when you have such dangerous players in J.J. Williams, Noah Fuson, Hugo Baccarat, Clay Holstad, they've all been impactful, but it's because they've had far too much time and space to operate centrally.
Certainly J.J. Williams has played his part. Now, as the second half gets started, Rhode Island are going. Darcy is stood up on this near side, doesn't give up on the play, however. Battle continues on the byline. No Darcy again for Holstad. Feeding it through for Dikwa. Azakar lays it off for Van Kazeel. This is Mendez. Great ball over the top here in behind. Vegas committed, but the potential cross goes out of play for a goal kick. But Van Kazeel, initially dealt with it all right, but Holstad wins it back. Fuson Fuson clips it across. It's played into the middle, and the header is in. Rhode Island as Albert Dikwa gets his name on the score sheet. He has trouble taking his shirt off. I don't think many will care about that except maybe the Rowdies players who are a bit perplexed by that. But Rhode Island are over the hills and far, far away from Tampa Bay now. 4-0 up, and Dikwa gets a goal that he's been desperately looking for.
Well, these are the moments that we asked for Tampa Bay.
Well, in one foul swoop here, Cano Smith's going to use all three of his remaining substitutions. The players coming in are the aforementioned Ame Mabika, Dwayne Atkinson, and Maxi Rodriguez. Grant Stoneman, Frank Nadarce, and Hugo Bacharach are all going to make way. And that is it. Rhode Island are out of substitutions tonight. Must be nice having to decide between Fuson and Holstad as far as who's going to take a set piece. Jope is interested as well. Looks like it will be Noah Fuson to take. Instead, it's Jope who plays in a wonderful ball that goes all the way in, but the flag is up. Flag is up. Ybarra was the one that put Bill Hamid off.
Threatening was that Paul Marie chance earlier in the first half. Everything else has just been a bit soft on the attacking side of the ball.
Long distance shot there, and Vegas parries it off the bar. On the follow-up, side netting from Arteaga. Ybarra lays it off. Rodriguez. Atkinson could not find Dikwa, poked upfield. Recovered for Ybarra. Awkward here. Dikwa lays it off, and it's looped over the top and in from Maxi Rodriguez. Maxi Rodriguez gets on the score sheet. Rhode Island have scored the most goals they've scored in a game this season. 5 stars across the board. And they're 5-0 up with 2 minutes to play.
And my goodness, the fans have been treated to such an incredible performance.
When they needed it most, Rhode Island play their best game of the season.